significant is this moment?
Well, Wilfred, I just came back from Beijing and was there today. I have to say it was quite significant. I was there in 2000 when China and the United States signed the bilateral deal that led the way to China's entry into the WTO. And I remember the excitement in the room and the hope for China's integration into the world economy. This deal comes at a pivotal moment in the U.S. China relationship. We needed relief on escalation of tensions. We needed to see a reduction of tariffs, and we need to see improvement in market access, intellectual property, and in other areas like forced technology transfer. We didn't get everything we wanted, like Ambassador Lighthizer said, but we needed this step in the right direction. Now we got to see the implementation of the deal, and we got to move on to a phase 2 negotiation. So good start, but more work to be done.
Where does more work need to be done? Be specific here, Myron.
Well, Contessa, I've been working on this relationship for over 25 years. We've not been able to get to the subsidy issues at the provincial and local level. China has massive subsidies still in place that make an unfair trading relationship be complicated. We have to deal with data, localization, discrimination issues. We have to deal with cross-data flows that are core to technology and financial firms. Access to the market in a transparent and fair way. We've got to deal with the corporate social credit system China's put in place. So big issues that go to the core of the structure of the economic model of China. And these are not going to be done overnight, but they got to be addressed ultimately if we're going to improve the relationship.
In terms of the significance and the line in the sand, as it were, of today's signing, do you think it could still go backwards again? Or is it just now a question of whether or not, or how soon or not, we get to the next stage of phase 2?
Well, I think there's always the challenge about the relationship that it's multifaceted and there's never a straight line. We are dealing with the signing today of a trade agreement, but we're also talking about export controls and other issues in the last week. So the issues that are in this relationship are complex, but the two sides have to keep working at it. So we're going to have some bumps in the road along the way. But I'm confident that if the two governments do fully implement this agreement, we'll see improvements in our access to the market for financial service firms, obviously for farmers. I sat next to one, a rice farmer, and also, of course, manufacturing goods. Now, having said that, if we don't get to these structural issues in the relationship, then we're going to have some challenges that are more than just bumps in the road, because this goes to the competition, not just on trade, but on technology, which I think is really core to improving the relationship overall and ensuring we don't have a decoupling on that front.
Do you have any concern that the Chinese will have trouble meeting that $200 billion target in buying U.S. goods and services?
Well, that's been a question all day. It's an aggressive target, no question about that. But it's aggressive, ambitious, and it's needed. We do need to see an increasing amount of exports to China, but not just because we're about leveling the trade volume between the two countries, but because the market has been closed. And it's not just China's commitment to purchase goods or agricultural products. It's about eliminating standards and regulations that have prevented us from doing business in that market in a fair, transparent, and a non-discriminatory basis. So these are very fundamental issues to the relationship. So I'm hopeful. Is it ambitious? Yes. Does it require China and the United States governments to work with private sector closely? Yes. We'll see how it comes about.